So when we're solving here, what we're doing is there's only one rule when it comes to inequalities, that you treat it differently than an equal sign. It's the same thing. You're isolating the x. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other. And the only rule is if you multiply or divide by a negative number, right? You have to flip the sign. Other than that, you just treat it like an equal sign. So in this case, what would our first step be? Anybody? Arterio, what's our first step here? Good morning, child. Did you say our first step?
No, I was doing the other ones. Since I was late, I was doing.
I wasn't sure if you were talking while you were muted. So if we
No, I was working on the other problems. The ones when I came in late.
So what's our first step? If this was an equal sign, if it wasn't an inequality, what would our first step be?
To flip the sign?
Nope, not yet. That's not until after we do the action. So what's our first step? Emmanuel, what's our first step here?
Divide -3 by both sides.
Right, I'm trying to isolate this this x. I'm trying to get it by itself. So when I get it by itself, then I've isolated. The whole goal is to treat it like an equal sign. So it's connected by multiplication. So the opposite of multiplication is division. And what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So I'm dividing by -3 on both sides. So 18 divided by -3 is -6. And then -3, this cancels out x. But because I have this one rule right here, because now if this was -18 and I was dividing by -3, I wouldn't flip the sign. But because I'm dividing both sides by a negative number, I need to take this and I need to flip it. That's the only difference between whether I'm treating with an equal sign or not. -6 is greater than or equal to x. Questions on this? Fantabulous. Okay. So why don't you try? Why don't you try? I'm going to bring this rule. I'm going to bring this rule here. Right here for you. Okay, try this problem. I want you to solve it and then we'll solve it together. All right, Jordan, what's our first step?
I added 13 to both sides.
Good, good. So we're going to add 13 to both sides. Because we're not multiplying and dividing, we don't have to worry about it. We have negative 4w is greater than negative 21 plus 13. I can't think this morning. Positive. Sorry, I'm getting a text from elementary. Hold on. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna worry about it. All right. So negative 21 plus 13 is negative 8. What's our next step, Gabby?
Divide by -4 and flip the sign.
Right. Because I'm dividing by -4 on both sides, this cancels out. Because it's a -4, this then needs to be flipped. So this goes like this. I have a W on this side and a +2 on this side. Questions on this?